Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having a great Monday. I know it's been a great weekend, so you're going to have a good week. I have this feeling. Today, I really want to jump straight into it. We have got lots to review. I see lots of people saying hi in the chat, so thank you so much for coming early as well. We have started a little bit early today. There's lots that we need to cover. So big shout out to Karuna and Krish, who are already here, already saying hi. I don't think I've missed anyone else. If I have, do say hi in the chat. And sorry for missing you, but we'll give you a shout out shortly. We have 10 full pages of open source projects and profiles to review. So I'm really keen to get started. I mean, let's have a look and get started. Hopefully you can all see my screen. And we've got a lot to cover. I was going through some GitHub notifications today. I have lots to catch up on as well. I think I've got it down to 4,050, so pretty close. Thanks all for being patient. So to start off, we have a GitHub profile from Shivam. I can see lots of back and forth and conversations and collaborations with the community, which is super epic. This is brilliant with screenshots and so on. Okay, let's have a look. Profile does not look too active. I don't think we can review that at the moment. I'm going to leave that open and put a comment in later on. Right, moving along. I think we had that one before, but I didn't put a comment in last time and close it. So next up, we do have a profile again. And again, lots of great conversations and suggestions from people. Actually, I think we reviewed these last time, didn't we? And I didn't put comments in, if I remember correctly. Krish, don't worry, that's awesome. We're going to work through those. I see those 10 pages have had so many great feedback already, but it's good to get more. Hey, Noor, how you doing? Krish, you probably have loads of green squares, but it will get you some more, don't worry. I really think we went through these on the live stream last week with Martin, the director of DevRel at GitHub, but I didn't put comments in. I was bad, I forgot. I'm pretty sure we did these already. So what I'm going to do, I can't remember how far we got. I'll have to check the live stream and see. So what I might do is be really bad in this live stream, and I might jump a page forwards. And then that way I won't have any overlap, and I can, before the next live stream, I will go and tidy up those issues. I hope that's all okay with you and you all agree. So yeah, we did. Okay, thanks for reminding me. Thanks for confirming, I should say, Karuna. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I'll sort those out. Mayank will review in date order to begin with, and then we'll pick some from the chat towards the end as well. Start from page 1. That's just way too far forward. We won't have any overlap. We only did about 10 or something with Martin, so I think this is fine. So let's go. Page 1 is too soon. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm going to open this one and leave it open for me to do later. Okay, here we go. So we've got a profile, lots of profiles. Awesome. And again, lots of great conversations with the community. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, you'll have to take a screenshot of this one and tag Martin and tag me on Twitter and encourage Martin to join me again. I am chatting to Martin at the moment, and hopefully we will have more collaborations over the year. But your support would really help me do that as well. So yeah, any support you can provide, I really appreciate it. Hey, Praduma, how you doing? Oh, Praduma, I have some good news for you. I will tell you soon. Just remind me, I have some good news for you. Okay, so this is, we're going to, Fayaz, hopefully I pronounced that right. Okay, let's have a look. I like this profile. What do you all think? It's really, it's a short, concise profile, but I quite like that. I do like the about me. I think this is from the template that GitHub gives us. But I do like these links. It's just, there's no badges, just super clean and crisp. Because the profile is so short, you can pin 6 repos. I usually recommend pinning 2 or 4, but because the profile is really concise, I shouldn't say short, concise, that it's okay. And they're part of GitHub, so definitely a big thumbs up for that. But 90% commits. We need to try and work on the code review and issues. I should be writing this down. I will forget, and then we'll have a repeat as well. So great profile. Let me know what you think in the chat as well. Some thoughts. I'm going to link the live stream as well, shouldn't I? Let me grab the link. How do I do that? Share. Invite. New. There is a way to do this somewhere. View on YouTube. Here we go. Just want to copy the link. StreamYard. So great profile. So it looks great. Looks great. Reviewed. Some thoughts, and I'll put it right at the end. Reviewed on live stream. Here we go. So you can make notes. Live stream. Okay, so what were we saying? We were saying that you got the description, looks really good. Location, again, really good for time zones. I think that's super helpful. And some links, I think is, really important. A couple of, like 4 or 5 organizations, which is really good. Concise profile. Really concise. Concise? I think that's about right. Should make it a bit bigger, sorry. There we go. Profile. And 6 pin is good, and that's a lot of contributions. Like 3,500 is good. I think I'm around the 2. The only thing I would probably say, is the commits. Very commit heavy. Suggest doing code reviews as well. What are all your thoughts? Shall I bring up the chat and see what you've been writing? Okay. Hey Saga, hope I pronounced that right. Hey Mikhail, how you doing? Yes, so Mikhail, it's similar to your good news as well, actually. But Mikhail, you know your good news. I told you like a couple of months ago. But Feduma is I've just found out today, so I'm really really excited. You're not late, Feduma. We started like 6 or 7 minutes ago, and I started a couple of minutes early because Karuna was here. Super excited. Hey Jay, how you doing? Yeah, happy Monday, right? Everyone's having a great day and a great week. Or maybe a banner would be good. Yeah, that's true. It's if someone's got a big profile, then maybe a banner isn't so good. But in this case, because it is quite concise, I think a banner could help. Maybe a photo stroke banner would be a bit more creative, colorful, creative, I guess. Looks good. Okay, let's move on to the next one and get through these. And then who else have we got? Here we go. The GitHub profile again. Okay, and the community's been collaborating already. Wow, a lot, which is great. Like this. Okay. Let's have a look. So it's a profile picture of a. I'm guessing this is like a famous anime cartoon character. I don't know anime, but I'm guessing it's not like a custom one. We know Naomi has custom ones for them, so I think it's a bit different. But I would say I wouldn't use anything like kind of famous. Just don't think it's the same. And they got location, and they got description, which is good, and they've got a web URL. Or is that a so it's a website, deployed version of the repo, and they're part of EddieHub. So awesome. Looking good so far. What are you thinking all in the chat as well? Oh, I missed out Emma. Hey, Emma, how you doing? Sorry, I missed that in the chat. Thanks, Jay. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate everyone's support. Yeah, Karuna's right. Give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. It costs you nothing, I promise. And you probably get 1 week of good luck, but only 1 week. Can't promise anymore. Hey, Ayush, how you doing? So and the banner looks good. I haven't really seen this one. I think it looks pretty cool. Usual badges. I think another animated GIF, maybe too much animation, in my opinion. I'm no designer, but I do like it how the widgets are side by side. So there's not a lot of wasted space. I think that looks really good as well. So the profile is like a page, and then you got the 6 pins. They probably need some more green squares, I think. And for Karuna, that's green squares, not green scares. Now you're going to bring it up. I'm going to check the chat in a minute. I bet you brought it up. You never let me forget that one, will you? Okay, let me make some notes. Suggest or recommend, not suggest. What do you all think about profile pictures of yourself rather than a cartoon character? I think Krish and Karuna used to have a cartoon character, and then now it's pictures of yourself. So I'm interested to know kind of what made you think of changing and so forth. Recommend having a more professional A professional, I don't mean like it's got to be super suit and tie and done with a fancy camera and all the rest. Just thinking a bit more you, I guess. I recommend having a more professional profile picture. What else do we say? Animation, you know, there's 2 animations, not so bad. I think they need some more green squares. Maybe look at contributing auto open. These are my thoughts. What does everyone think? So let me check the chat as well and see what you think. Actually, I hope you're doing okay. Good to see you here again. We're gonna pick some from the chat shortly. I love it that you're all chatting to each other. You know, this is a group chat, so that's awesome. So I love it. Love seeing the collaboration in the chat as well. But I think this looks good. I think it's very clean. Those are my suggestions. Let's go on to the next one. You can add your own suggestions to this as well. We should actually get some green squares, shouldn't we? Let me think. Those points that I make, you could raise them as issues on the repo as well. That's a possibility. Another profile. We've got a lot of profiles coming up. Okay. Let's have a look. See, profile picture. There's no suit and tie, which is a good thing. But I say so it's still a professional photo without, you don't have to have the suit and tie and being really corporate. So I really like this. I think it's a professional photo. I really like they've got a description. Probably add another sentence, maybe make a bit more use of that space. Deployed website, Twitter, GitHub, very cool. And then a couple of animated things, but you know they're a bit subtle, so that's okay. Again, I think this looks good. Maybe a bit of white space, I should say blank space, not white space, blank space wasted on both sides of that. So maybe like a whole page of widget is a bit too much. And to be honest, this graph doesn't look good, I think, because this one is maybe so high and so big, it makes everything else look smaller. And I need to get a bit more on the code review issues and pull requests, like 100% commits. What do you all think in the chat? Abhishek, you're not late. Don't worry. We started quite recently. It's all good. Oh, my camera's died. What's going on there? Why did the camera turn off? Okay, now it's decided to pick another camera. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Oh, camera's back. Magic. Apparently, I missed a question. What was your question? Oh, here we go. My bad. Thanks for reminding me. If I do miss any questions, do let me know. How do you get the achievements badge as well as the highlights on my GitHub? What do you mean the achievements one? Do you mean this one down here? Like the contributors kind of like split, or achievements badge? Let me see. If I bring up mine, see if I have something. You mean this section? Oh, this section down here. Okay, got you. So this is the Arctic Vault. And what is this one? I'm not even sure. Apparently this one is nothing. Do I have to click it? No. I clicked it and, oh, this is for sponsorship. These are people that I'm sponsoring. Okay. So yeah, I think by doing certain things, you get certain badges. I'd love you all to review mine, by the way. And what a great banner created by the community. So yeah, doing different things. I think I've seen some other ones. You can also get discussions. I made a video on how to get discussions on your profile as well. Hopefully that answers your questions, Jay. Okay. Yeah, so I know what you mean, but I also think there are benefits to it as well. I don't know. I just feel it's a bit more personal if there's a photo of someone, and looks a bit more kind of mature, a bit more professional. Just my thoughts. But again, I think you are right. There could be some downside, but I think what's the expression? The pros outweigh the cons. Just my thoughts on this. Again, I'd love to see what everyone else thinks. Yeah, maybe in a resume, not so much, but on your GitHub profile, on your Twitter, on your LinkedIn, where you've got a place to put a photo. I think that makes sense. Thanks, Karuna. Sorry, I missed it. Hopefully, it's. I don't know. I've got headphones on. I'm not talking to anyone, but I've got headphones on. I don't know why. I suppose I'm using the mic here. Camera magic. Yeah, it's the way my camera links to my computer with the Elgato Cam Link. Go through those like hot dinners. I don't know why. So you can see I've even got like, where is it? Even got like a spare one that they're numbered, so I can loop through them. So that's like the focus is here, but it's like number 4, just so when the others, I just cycle through them a few times. Okay. No worries at all. Yeah, resumes. I don't know I think if people bring up build a strong personal brand on like Twitter, GitHub, LinkedIn a bit, then yeah, I don't think YouTube and so on. I don't think or blog posts. I don't think you need the resume so much. Just my thoughts. I mean, I haven't done a resume in over a decade. I don't think it's really needed if you've got that strong personal brand. But learning in public really helps with that. Okay, while you're thinking about that, let me make some comments. So this is the next one. Let me get rid of this one. Just check it's the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So what have we got? To maybe make more use of the description. Maybe add more to the profile bio. I think it's profile bio is what they call it. That all looks good. And maybe one less widget. Widgets take a lot of space. Maybe use one less. Oh, wrong way. And again, 6 pinned, maybe pin 4. Maybe pin 4 repos instead of 6. And then, yeah, commits. 100% are commits, not comments, commits. Try to do other areas like code review. Okay. What have you all said in this one? Let's have a look. I don't think there is a trick. I think resume is the trick themselves. I think, yeah. Yeah, I think resume is more just for HR to deal with, but really it's not used that much. Yeah, latex, or I also use ASCII Doctor. Latex is pretty awesome. Latex is like Markdown. So you have Markdown and you have ASCII docs and you have latex. So there's different styles, but ASCII docs and latex are really powerful. You can do like mathematical formulas, diagrams. I mean, it's really, really awesome. Yeah, they do take a lot of time. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't know, but I do remember them taking a lot of time, especially if you want to customize it specifically for that role, rather than having kind of like a generic one that everyone sends out. But I think nowadays resumes are less and less important. It's more just a formality, and then most people probably go research people and see what they're up to, right? Are they creating blog posts to see how people write and teach and share knowledge? YouTube video or live stream or something to see how they kind of articulate themselves, because we all need to communicate. Look at them on GitHub. How are their pull requests that they raise, but also how are the pull requests that they review? If they agree or disagree, it doesn't really matter, but they do it in a professional way and so forth. What communities do they belong to? I think that's really about how do they communicate in those communities. Yeah. So I think we're on the same page. It's similar to Markdown, just on steroids. I haven't said on steroids in a while, so I'm going to use that now. This is an interesting one. I prefer reading 2 columns. However, Naomi always mentions, and it's so true, that it doesn't get read very well from, I don't know what the words are, but the platforms that kind of consume the resumes to make them searchable and put them into the right fields and so on. So yeah, I stick to single column, but I prefer reading 2 columns. Yeah, hold my Octocat. Take my t-shirt. Where is it? Take my t-shirt. I mean, resumes just seem so out of date, right? People can write, like LinkedIn, right? You can write whatever you want on it. It doesn't really mean anything. I want to see someone's work. And if I don't have to give them a test or anything like that, I can actually just see it, just skip all that stuff. ATS, I'm not sure what it's called. I can't remember. Maybe that's it. Oh, hey, Nor, what's an AutoCAD? The GitHub logo. I have something. Let my phone, like on my phone, the GitHub logo, AutoCAD. Yeah, I have them everywhere. I actually do a photo, I think, maybe tomorrow or something, and just put some of my things around and say, how many AutoCADs can you spot? I have more at home, not so much with me here. Okay, right, let's move on to the next one. So, done. Who have we got next? Umair, I think it's pronounced like this. Did they share a source code? Because this is a deployed version of a website. I want to make sure it's open source. Doesn't look like they've shared the code. So let's move on to the next one. But I'm reviewing the code, but I want it to be open source, of course. Okay, another profile. Loads of profiles today. Have a look. So again, this is not obviously a photo of the person, but at least it's not a cartoon character. It's something personal to them, which I think is quite important. I wouldn't add aspiring. I don't know. I think that just kind of gives the person the impression, oh, they haven't done it yet, when they probably have. So that's my thoughts. And they say they work at Community Classroom. I don't know if Community Classroom actually hires people. Like when I see people on LinkedIn saying they work for EdiHub, I'm thinking, well, no, they don't. So I don't think, putting things like, make sure you can add these. You could say volunteering, you can say contributing, whatever it is, but make sure you don't try and, I don't know, embellish it too much, because when people look at your profile or they ask for, I don't know, a reference from that company that you're supposedly working at because it's listed, when you say, oh, actually, I don't work there, I'm just volunteering or I'm just taking a course of theirs or whatever it is, I think that looks really, really bad. So I would make sure that, you put it down as it correctly as it can be. Twitter and Linktree, they need Linktree. Linktree is pretty good. I'm obviously a bit biased. It's one of our projects, but they belong to EdiHub, which is great. Oh, this doesn't work very well in light mode. So obviously it was done for dark mode. Animated heading does not work well in light mode. What are you all thinking? Karuna, send me a picture. I want to see it. Nice. Where did you put it? Did you put it on the screen? I put it on the screen the first time. Not a good idea. Back is definitely better. Okay. Oh, really? Mish does some cool things with, AutoCAD. I suddenly got a lot more contacts from recruiters on LinkedIn and Twitter when I removed the word aspiring from my bio. Well, that's really good to know. I mean, I believe that, and I would guess that, but it's great to actually hear some, stories of people noticing a difference. Yeah, aspiring, people just seem to kind of ignore. I think that's a bad move, but it's what they do. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have to, on a daily basis, ask people to say, can you remove EdiHub from your work experience? Because it's not, a job. Where's your GitHub sticker? You didn't put it on the phone, okay. Yes, definitely. Extra points for this. Absolutely. I need to get a Docker sticker as well, I think. Let's see. Okay. So what do you all think of this one? It's short, it's concise. This banner obviously looks a bit different in light mode. Again, connect with me. Maybe it's a duplication of a link, but not the end of the world. Hackathon count. I quite like that. Maybe have you had the count? Oh, didn't mean to click that. Maybe if you have the count as a badge or something, or like an inline code like this one might look a bit more consistent and stand out a bit more. But yeah, I think it looks really good. Again, 100% commits though. 100% commit, suggest doing issues, pull requests. requests and reviews. Otherwise, yeah, it looks pretty good. What do you all think? Yeah, I have loads of GitHub stickers. Apparently I have more boxes waiting for me when I get back. Interesting. Yeah, Danny's really good in LinkedIn, and so it's good to hear Danny suggesting that as well. You need to use the stickers, Krish. Definitely need to use them. Okay, let's move on to the next one. If no one else has got more to add to that. How are you all doing today? How was all of your Mondays? Let me know how your Monday was. I know some of you are further along in the day. So I know Krish and Karuna is probably like 6 o'clock for you, so dinner time. Emma, it's probably lunchtime or just after lunch, I think. Who else did I miss? But yeah, let me know how your day's going. Hopefully your week has started off well. Close and close. So next we have this one. This is a repo. Okay, first repo of the live stream today. Let's have a look. Okay, 74 stars, 64 forks, looking good. Got issues, pull requests. We're not going to look into them just yet. We will look in a moment. My point is that numbers look good. I want to look further. First impression. No tags. So it's like, okay, orange flag, not red flag, but orange flag. And when was it started? So it was started, 8 months ago. It started 8 months ago, and last commit was in March. Not the end of the world. Things might be in branches, so that's okay. The only thing I would say is, yeah, no tags. For 8 months, I'd expect to see some tags. So maybe that's the first suggestion we're going to give. Create release. Contributors, looks good. Is that a missing image there? So maybe there's a green square for somebody if they want to raise an issue on this repo. And if they want to fix it, some more green squares as well. Yeah, definitely a missing image on that. Missing image in README. And then demo, and it's got nothing underneath. Demo title looks a bit strange. Demo title with no content looks a bit strange. And then everything in bold in features. Okay, maybe it's just a preference to me. Not sure why you need depth 1 for that. It might confuse a few people. Okay, I'm not going to review it in too much detail. Just having a quick flick through. It's got a good README, lots of information. Looks good. And things that are not being used are hidden, which is great. So, packages, releases, we want them to use it. They've hidden wiki, again, not being used. So that's good. What do you all think? 4:20:25. Okay. So mid-afternoon, approaching dinner time. Monday equals homework. Monday equals college. Yeah, shipping charges are crazy, really crazy. This is why we've kind of stopped sending stickers, because we're paying $100 per month just to ship a few stickers to people. So yeah, that needs to be a better way. Never think about that. Definitely put them on your laptop. I don't know if I can lift up my laptop without killing the stream, but makes laptop go faster. Definitely. Stickers do really help. If you're feeling tired, get some rest. Definitely. Don't overdo it and don't burn out. How can we have more GitHub swag? Doing what you're doing, collaborating with people, engaging with people. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And then you'll just, join hackathons, events, conferences, and help people. I think that's, really important. And there's always swag being given away. Usually depth 1 is used when cloning if, like GitHub Actions, I'm pretty sure does it as depth 1 because you don't need the history, especially if the repo is really big and you've got a lot of binaries, which hopefully you don't, then if his binary has been changed, even just like 1 pixel in, say, an image or something, then it's going to store that whole binary again because it can't store a diff. And then say you've changed an image like 100 times and the image is a meg, you're going to be storing 100 megs just for that image and the history of that image. So depth 1 will just get the latest version. I don't think it's really needed. I haven't seen it in a long time. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Good luck with your exam. I know you're going to do awesome. You got this. You have, definitely. Meet in real life. Yeah, that's true, actually. I'm meeting a few people in real life. I need to make sure I have lots of swag with me to give them away. Hey, Devraj, how you doing? Or steal them from Eddie. Yeah, when we do EddieCon in person, I'm going to bring lots of swag. You have a project for review. It was private for a long time. Okay, make it public, definitely. Anant, can you, there's a link in the description below. Can you, Anant, hopefully I pronounced that right. Can you add your repo to the list of things we're going to do? Okay, next up. So I made some notes, didn't I? I did. Okay, what else have we got? So another thing I like to check, and you should definitely check on your repos, is the community standards. Greens all down, full house, 10 out of 10, 10 points to you. Do they have any GitHub actions running? They do. They have auto comment, which I'm guessing is, let's have a look. Well, we can even see it in the code, right? Go to the .github directory. No, don't open a new window. And go to workflows, auto comment. So it's going to say hello on a pull request and issue. It's good that they're using that. I think they could make a lot more use out of GitHub actions, like with the releases and other things. And then with the commits, oh, that doesn't look good. Update README, update README, update README. Yeah, let's put a comment in that. Make commit messages more descriptive. When people are hiring, they're going to look at the commits you're doing. And if you're doing this, it doesn't look good for you. It really doesn't. And people will look at this. I think it is important to just, have a look and see how you manage your projects. Right, labels, amazing, really good, really, really good. Hacktoberfest, help wanted. I think people confuse help wanted with good first issue a lot of the time, but then that looks really good. And then pull requests, opening 8th of Jan. I have some old ones open that I need to take care of, so I'm guilty of this as well. But if this has been open for a while, does it have no comments? Okay, so resolve conflicts. So there is comments, there is this discussion going on. Okay, which is good. Otherwise, I think it looks good. Then you've got description. If it's open source, it's on open tech. That doesn't explain to me what the repo does. It's more of like a kind of marketing line or something. So yeah, I would just maybe improve that a bit more. Otherwise, it looks good. Okay. Fix that one and go on to the next one. Here we go. This is a GitHub profile, I think. Let's have a look. Pretty sure that's a famous character. I'm sure they don't look like that. What do you think? Should I apply for GitHub Expert? What things they expect from you? Actually, I don't know. I would apply. I would have a look at the criteria, and if you satisfy a large portion of them, not necessarily all of them, and you can pick up the others either while you're doing it. I'm just gonna have a drink. Hot chocolate. I don't know why I'm having hot chocolate in a tropical country. I'm already hot. I don't know if anyone else can share some thoughts on that on GitHub Expert. PFP reviews. What's PFPs? I will be coming to India soon, hopefully, planning this year or next year. I have been planning into our schedule. I didn't realize how close it was to Dubai and Thailand. And India's really big, by the way. Just, I didn't realize how big it is to look on a map. How would I fix the commit message history? I wouldn't. I would never rewrite history in a default branch because it will cause everyone loads of pain. So I would just improve it going forward. I'll probably take a release and then improve it going forward. I wouldn't rewrite the history. Really, really wouldn't. It just shows, again, you want to look professional. If mistakes have happened, then they've happened. That's fine. Let's improve it going forward. And you can kind of, no one's going to go through the 100 pages of commit history. So as long as the first 2 pages look good, then it's fine. So I would just add in a standard of what people are doing, and then like, conventional commit message, and then just do that going forward. Yeah, Chris already beat me to it. New PFP. What's PFP? It's public now. Okay. Yeah, drop a issue number and we will take a look shortly. Very soon. We're going for over 35 minutes already. Hi, Starman. How you doing? Yeah, Mikhail, I have a question for you. Hot drinks keep you cooler. I was told this as a kid. I think this is like, what's the expression? Like a misnomer. I think that's the expression. Like, I don't know if that's true. Maybe there's some science behind it. Let's have a look. Profile picture reviews. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'm not going to review any people's profile picture. I'll give a quick opinion on it. Okay, chat's going crazy. I love it. Thank you all so much. I love that, Karuna. That's a really good comment. Adds lots of value. So Ashwin and Koalia are GitHub experts, and they're in the GitHub community. So yeah, go chat to them, but chat publicly. Don't DM them for 2 reasons. 1, no one likes unsolicited DMs, and 2, we all can learn from it. I want to learn from it. I want to know what the requirements are so I can help other people in the future. So yeah, please do ask. Yeah, India's massive. There's no idea. I was thinking of speaking to Kushi. I was like, Kushi, if I go over here, I'll just drive down to you for the day, and then I'll pop back. She goes, it's like a 4-hour flight. I'm like, what? So yeah, I don't know. We're always told England's big, but we can drive most places in England in 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, true. You do sweat afterwards and it cools you down, but I don't know. I feel hotter first, never cooler. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get started. I haven't put any comments on this, have I? No. So they've got their name up here, which is really good. So they've got a username, which is, I guess, a cryptic name, but they've got their full name here, which I think is really important. I think a profile picture would be obviously like, I think it's Pikachu, right? They obviously like Pikachu, but I think it would look more professional. They've got a description and location, all this good stuff. And they're part of GitHub organization, which is epic. Let me just leave a comment. Suggest, oh, excuse me. And then what else have they got here? This is a title, but then nothing's kind of underneath it. I just think that's kind of looks a bit strange, like it's kind of bad formatting. I don't know what you all think. What do you think? But this is a title, but it's got something underneath it. It makes sense. And then these are all titles again. Not sure. I'm not sure what value the animated GIFs provides here. And you got stats. Again, probably the title isn't needed. It's kind of obvious, but at least they're side by side, which is good. Yeah, I think just a bit of the formatting on the README. Too many titles. No. Titles with no content, I should say, with no content. I'll leave it at that for now, but let me know what you think in the chat as well. Let's have a look, see what you think. Akabu, awesome to have you here. Don't worry, it's casual live stream. People can come and go as they need to. And yeah, no guest today. Had a guest last week. Maybe have a guest next week. Name 5 Indian cities. Can I bring Google Maps? I'll stop sharing my screen and check it out. I still don't know what a PFP is. If someone can let me know, that'd be great. I think a bit left out of the conversation. Yeah, in England, people consider England big. That's what we get told growing up. I don't know about you, Mikhail. Everyone's like, oh, England's big. If you go to Manchester or Bath, it's a 2-hour trip by car, really far. And so that was kind of ingrained in my mind that a 2-hour drive was far. And then you look at places like America or India and or Russia, Ukraine, those big. Australia, I didn't realize was so big either. So many places like that, and they're massive. Is the States bigger than India? Wow, is the States that big? Wow. Yeah, I'm thinking more land area rather than population. Oh, profile picture. Yeah, I think that caused so much confusion. I don't think we should use PFP. It's like 3 characters, and profile picture is not much more. And it doesn't confuse me or other people as well. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for clarifying, Emma. I really appreciate it. Okay. No more thoughts on that. Let's move on. Where have we got to? Portfolio templates for developers. Okay, let's have a look. This is a repo, back to a repo now. 2K stars. Nice. Okay, looking good. Dope folio. Okay. It's got the name in the title. I don't know if it needs a name there as well, but it's only 1 word. It's not the end of the world. Lots of topics. No releases. I think it definitely needs a release. And probably not a package, but then hide it as well. Create a release tag. Packages not being used. Being sued? They're not being used. Only 2 contributors, really? That many forks? Only 2 contributors? That seems a bit strange, doesn't it? You got GitHub pages, which is good. Not sure about these, again, multiple titles. But animated GIF definitely is nice. Wow, these are big. Performance, I really like that. That's really good. Looks good. Got documentation. Maybe a bit too long documentation. Maybe suggest moving that to a docs folder and splitting it out. Did not mean to lock my screen. Oh dear, what happened? Camera's broken, my screen's broken. I locked my screen by mistake. Wait a second. Stupid touch bar. I don't know why my camera went off. Maybe the same reason. Let's see. Camera, come back on. It's thinking about it. No, not that camera. Oh, my other camera has disappeared completely. Okay, so you only get this camera. Sorry, everyone. Let me put it this way like this. Let's have a look what I missed in the chat. Yeah, acronyms can be confusing and yeah, not inclusive as well. Let me see what I missed in the chat. Display picture. Okay, I didn't know about that one. DP. No, I haven't come across these. I must be old. Maybe I'm a bit old. Bright mode hurts. Yeah, but it doesn't work good on a live stream if you're using dark mode. Top tip there for you. There's always somebody who asks every live stream, at least one person. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. Yeah, Cam went again. Cam went, screen went. Screen's back. Okay. I will leave it on this camera for now. I told you that stupid cam link. El Gato. Let's have a look. Right. What was I saying? Yes, so maybe the documentation split it up because that's quite a long README. Lots is a very childish word, but it's fine. Lots of great documentation. That's a good pull request for someone, actually. Well, someone should raise an issue on this first, obviously, but I thought documentation, what's going on? Document, there you go, thank you. But another really good way is, you could break that down into a docs folder and have a README in the docs folder that links to different sections. Lots of great documentation, but makes the README very long. Suggest moving the details to docs folder. That's probably a good tweet for me as well. I might schedule that in for later. Big READMEs, move. I'm making a note on a different screen. I'll do that later. Okay. What are you all thinking? Why did I put +1 up on the screen? I don't know. Let's see. Krish, I'm older than your father. Really? Wow, I do feel old. Sarah's the same age. Although you're saying I look old, probably the haircut. Should every project have releases? Yeah, I think so. It's a really great question, Ayush. Yeah, they should, really should. Once you've collected some commits and you think, right, I'm happy with this, create a release. I mean, on the GitHub projects, we have a GitHub action that does it on every merge into the main branch, which I think works really well. I mean, the change log ends up being quite small, but yeah, we deployed those releases. Yeah, exactly. Makes it more organized. If you buy a new MacBook, would you fill it with stickers? Well, the answer is yes. This is my new MacBook. And oh no, the camera's on the computer. I'm being really stupid. I'm not using the camera up there anymore. Up there, like behind the camera. Lifting up my laptop. Of course, the camera's going to move. But yes, I even have it on my phone. But yes, definitely put laptops. It makes the laptop go faster, for sure. Okay. Yeah, broken camera. I don't know why the other ones, the camera's on, the main camera's on, but yeah, StreamYard's not picking it up in the browser. Chrome's a bit funny with picking up the Elgato Cam Link. So let's see. Everyone laughing at me. Hey, it's almost Tuesday for me. It's been a long day. Yeah, I know. I'm getting old as well. Okay. Right. To reviewing and stop showing how silly I am. But otherwise, this looks really good. I think it does look really good. I mean, 2K of stars is really good. I'm guessing they've got a full house. I don't have a code of conduct. That's like, ooh, have a code of conduct, definitely. And there's templates you can use. Highly recommend. As a green square for people. Raise issue and also raise pull request. Highly recommend. Of conduct. Okay, we'll go on to the next one now. I think enough on that one. The profile, I should say. Okay, let's go. See, picture. I don't know. It just feels like the person's there. I'm looking at their profile. And I feel like, I don't know. It's more personal. Just my thoughts. What do you all think? GitHub phone. Yeah. I haven't done radio editing in a while. You're right, and we could do it with StreamYard. That's true. Yeah, we could do radio edit soon as well. Thank you, Karina, for reminding me. Okay. Description, location, it's good. Organization looks good. Again, I see this picture, I think too often. We've probably seen it like 2 or 3 times in this live stream alone. So maybe it's used too much. But about me, love that. It's clear about me section. The only thing I suggest is achievements has got like imagery in front, and so is and technologies and stuff. So maybe my experiences need ones as well. Again, another pull request for you all to create. Raise an issue first. That's what I was going to say. So let's have a look. Animated GIF is used. This is used a lot already. And then I love the about me. So my experiences. Suggest 2 more experiences. That's a fair comment. And need some more green squares. Need some more green squares. Okay. What do you all think? I bring it up my screen and I go check out the chat while you're reading it. Okay. Yeah, face to a name. I just think it's just so much more personal. Makes it easier. Naomi is very fast. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, if no one's got more thoughts and feedback on this, I'm going to move on to the next one. Have people raised any issues for this? Oh, they've turned off issues. Interesting. But you can raise a pull request directly. So you could add something from my experience. I'm not very good at selecting these, but you could add maybe the laptop thing, right? So yeah, who's doing that? Green square for you. You probably all have loads of green squares. You don't need any. It's fine. Okay, let's close and comment that. Next one. I think we'll do this the last one. Then we're going to pick some of yours, I think, from the chat. For those of you who stuck around from the beginning. So let's have a look. This is a repo. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got? Okay. Awesome. For a description, what are all your first impressions on this one? And they got a link, which is good. I don't know why people don't put a link to the deployed version. They've got releases as well, which I think is great. I've only got one release, but that's fine. No packages, so probably hide packages. Hide packages if not being used. Oh, README, definitely missing a README there. So if it's, I think they said it's a Next.js, so you could talk about cloning the repo, how to get the app up and running, you know, npm run dev and stuff like that. README is missing quick start and so on. What else have we got? Wiki, if they're not using the wiki, are they using it? They're not using the wiki. Hide wiki tab if not using. And then if we go to insights, have a quick look. Need a code of conduct and a license. Add code of conduct and license. I noticed something else. What did I notice? Let's see. VS Code. Don't know why you'd want to add VS Code. Someone else might not use VS Code. I think that should be ignored, to be honest. VS Code. Oops. Should probably not be added to repo. But then someone might not be using VS Code. Okay. What are your thoughts? Anyone, any more to add? Let's have a look. Yeah, no README. It's not a good impression. So if someone's looking to hire you, you know, you might be applying for a job. You might not be, but they might be researching. You know, a lot of these companies now headhunt people even before they post a job online. Or if they've posted a job and not getting the candidates they want, they'll go and search for people. And if they come across, you know, your website and they see this, I mean, even if they're in HR or they're a recruiter, they're not a techie, they probably know that if they see things as no packages published, it might not look good. That's why you need to hide it if you're not using it, because someone who doesn't understand what this means, they might think, well, they haven't done that part of their project, so it doesn't look very good. Okay, there's no README. It's called My App. Not very good. I mean, the last contribution was 4 days ago, so it is being kept up to date, but the person's too busy thinking maybe about code rather than the team and the community and the user experience. And then you look at these commits as well, you know, I suggest, you know, that's not a really good commit. And this doesn't follow the same style as other commits that have been done. So I will actually leave that as a comment, actually. Commit messages could be improved. I think there's a lot of potential here, but yeah, just I think there's some easy wins. I mean, what do you all think? I don't think that to write a good commit, it's just a few words. I'm not saying make it longer. I'm not saying write an essay. I'm just saying just make it a little bit more descriptive. That's my thoughts. What else? I think that's it. Okay, enough from this. Right, I'm going to pick one at random just so I can change the URL. So what have we got? Produma 3814. Project B. Is that like the secret code name for the project? I forgot the number now. What was it? 3814. 3814. This is the secret project B. I'm joking, it's clearly not project B. Look. Okay. Started last month, and the last commit was 10 days ago. 2 branches, we've got a tag, we've got a release. Okay, nice. Description. Oh, this is a Discord bot, so this is the authorization link. I quite like this bot invite link with the pointing down. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I was doing that camera. It should be this camera. That looks really good. Yeah, I like that. Opening Gitpod, definitely a thumbs up. Winner of day.dev RSS feed hackathon. I love that you've put that in there. That's really good. Awesome. I like this. It's really good. Okay, so you've hidden wiki, not being used. You've hidden stuff that's not being used. That's great. Okay, we have a quick look at insights. No contributing file. Again, not the end of the world because you've got a really good README. What about issues? There are no issues. I would recommend using issues. Recommend using. And people can discover the project with labels. People can discover your project, right? When people go up to, I mean, Purdue, you know this already, but it's for everybody else. And when you go up to issues at the top and you search the whole of GitHub, you can see it's a big number. I did label good first issue. Oh, which one do I want? I think it's one without a space. There we go. Then if you want to appear here, and you might filter by language, Python or whatever it is, you're not going to appear in the search if you haven't got issues and labels. I think that's a great way to get more traffic to your project. What does everyone else think? I think everyone's too busy sharing the numbers, not so interested in reviewing each other's. Come on, people, collaboration first. Give us some feedback on this. I'm sure I'm missing stuff, but I'm sure your point of view is going to add so much value. So do share your thoughts. Let me, as Purdue is here as well, let me share the repo in the chat as well. So you all can go visit the repo and raise some issues and support requests. But yeah, it looks good, Purdue. You've got screenshots in here, which is great. Maybe animated GIF. It's just me being a bit I suppose pedantic. Might just take it to the next level. Animated GIF, make it come to, not the end of the world that you have to have it, but I think that's quite good to have it. And you got GitHub Actions. What have you? Oh, you haven't got GitHub Actions. I thought you had GitHub Actions. No, you don't. I would add a GitHub Action, maybe a linter, something like that. So when people contribute, it's just consistent. I mean, do you plan to continue working on this, or is this was it just for the hackathon and it's done now? Well, 10 days ago, you have done some extra work on it. Yeah, so have a think about that. It looks good. Love it. I'm looking at the wrong camera, not that camera, this camera. The community providing support. Yeah, actions. Yeah, actions always good to have. Like check the commit message with an action and things like that. So you can see Purdue is using conventional commit. What's it called? Conventional commit. That's it. Nothing else. And it's really good. So you could do the release action quite easily. It will piggyback off this as well. So looks good. Okay. A couple of feedback. The rest is amazing. Nice. So who have we got next? Everyone share your numbers in the chat again, and we'll pick someone who's been around for a while. Let's have a look. Have you all given the video a thumbs up? I don't know how many thumbs up it's got. Let me know in the chat how many thumbs up we do have for the video. 3872. Krish, have we reviewed this one before? 3872. You just need a PFP profile picture, right? Okay. And my reaction. Okay, I'm a bit nervous. Okay, that's 10 points. 11 out of 10 points for that. That's pretty good. That definitely made me laugh. Very, very good. I do like that. And across the brown jacket as well, so it stands out well. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate that. Everyone, actually take a screenshot and share this on Twitter and tag me and Chris. This is brilliant. I'll put a face. I got the crappy camera on. There you go. Okay, that's really, really funny. Thanks, Chris. I will. I'll share this in the chat if people do want to have a look at it as well. Almost closed StreamYard instead of what do you call it? This made me laugh. I'm going to close it. If you want me to reopen it, let me know, Chris. 27 thumbs up. Okay. 27, not bad, not bad. Oh, there's so much to GitHub. I have loads of videos on it on my YouTube channel, so do check those out. I have a free course as well, and how to customize your GitHub profile. Actually, I should have probably said that before. I forget I've got the free course because I'm working on another course at the moment. So 17, only 17 thumbs up. I thought we had 27. I prefer 27. Okay, so let's have a look. 3868. 3868. I know I'm not going to close this afterwards because I haven't got my notes, but because just been opened and other people can give their reviews as well. Profile picture, love it, Mikhail. Description, really good. ALC, London, and I can't pronounce that, but I guess it's somewhere in Germany. Email, website, and Twitter. Eddie Hub member, yay. Oh, that's quite interesting. Community, that's pretty clever. I know you do that on Twitter a lot. My brain has trouble, sometimes figuring it out, but it looks good. Like this, looks nice. I'd maybe put a link on this to make it like clickable to go to Twitter. I know you've got Twitter down here, but if you're going to mention it, I suppose I would just put a link on it. Again, green square for somebody there. Okay, and you got your connect with me, so you've probably got Twitter here again. Yeah, you have. But I suppose just as you wrote there, personal opinion, and the tools. 4 pinned repos, nice. We need to get you some more green squares, Mikhail. But I think it looks really good. It looks really professional. Looks really clean. What does everyone else think? Catch up with the chat. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Munich. Okay, but you spelt it in German, I'm guessing. Okay, cool. Oh yes, Akabu. Yes, I missed this. This is why it's always great to collaborate with everyone here. Yeah, I would add the name above. Yeah, definitely missing an opportunity there. Add your name above this. I know you've got it on the right, but people are so used to, again, if I go to mine, used to having, my username and name are very similar, but so used to having the name above it, I would definitely have that up there. Otherwise, it looks really good. Just more green squares, I think. That's all. Just show a bit more activity. Not loads. You don't need to go for like some people go, I need 10,000. I'm not saying that, but just a bit more, I think. Chris, yours looks really good. Great community, unity. That's really good. Thanks, Miguel. Again, always great to. I'll need to update mine because whenever I look at everyone else's, I learn as well. So thank you so much, all of you, for your feedback on those. Right, shall we do like a couple more and then probably time for my bed as it's kind of almost Tuesday for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, The GIF is good. So who has been on here for a while? I think Mayang, you've been here a while. We can have a look at yours. So 1072. Let's have a look. 10. Mikhail, I'm going to leave yours open, so therefore it can get reviewed by other people as well. What number I've forgotten now? 1072. Is this closed already? No, that's, I think, oh, I put the wrong number in. 1072 is the wrong one. That's not your number. Okay, we'll come back to that. Who else have we got? Fair enough. Who else have we got? Okay, Ayush 3817. Did I not do that one? I'm so bad with my memory. 3817. Is that correct? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, awesome. Got your names. I'm checking for the name now, although I normally do. I don't know why I missed that last time. And description looks good. Location, again, I found that really important. Twitter and link, Eddie Hub member, big thumbs up. I've contributed to open source. That looks good. I think it's meant for dark mode, maybe. It doesn't look quite right on light mode. I think people should check this because I think a lot of people, especially people who don't use GitHub regularly, like, HR people, not marketing, recruiters and so on, they're just going to go with the default, what GitHub shows by default, and it's the light mode. Like how you got a blog post, latest YouTube videos, really good. Connect with me, languages, nice. Support by Make Coffee, like that. One widget, I think is good. I think I've seen this so many times that it doesn't work very well on Safari, as you can all see. But I think that looks so good. Interesting, make it hard for your snake to eat green. Okay, so raise an issue. Okay, so you've given a bit of instructions on it, but I think your profile looks really good. I think the main thing is probably this, check it in light mode. I don't think it's meant to look like that probably. Let me leave that as a comment. Lost my template. Animated gift seems designed for dark mode. And what else? I think the snake doesn't work so well. Snake, green, squares, doesn't well, and makes your profile longer. I think this profile for all of us is becoming more and more our resumes. So I think you need to kind of make it concise and make it punchy. I mean, this is what, okay, yes, customizing our GitHub profiles has been quite recent, but in terms of our profiles, what got me the clients and the jobs and offers and all those things without interviews over the last 10 years, and why I haven't had to create resumes. And I want all of this for you as well, for all of you. So yeah, pinned repositories, I would potentially remove the forks. Again, just my opinion on that. And are they missing descriptions? I think you need to have descriptions on those. And yeah, just a little bit more. If you can balance it out a bit more, obviously you can't get this balance perfectly. If you can balance it a bit more, how's mine doing? I'm gonna check out mine, and mine's probably gonna look horrendous. Oh, mine's not looking so good. So I need to balance mine out too as well. Yeah, the better this can be balanced, the better. What does everyone else think? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think most people are going to do it in vanilla, really. I can't remember how that's added, actually. Good question. Never mind. Do I get a little... Is it under here? Oh, here we go. Turn off the activity overview. I think is it this one? I can't remember. I turned it on like years ago when it became available. Someone can check that and let us know. I have a feeling it's this one. And I could turn it off, I suppose, and see what disappears. Yeah, that's the one. I want it back. Come back, please. Yes. Whew. Okay. Now I've learned something new as well. It's why I love geeking out with you all, because I learn something new all the time. Okay. Chris beat me to it, I think. You're welcome, Ayush. Hope that helps. So let's have a look. Looks great. Some thoughts. Otherwise, yeah, looks good. Try and do some more code reviews. I think code reviews are, for me, are probably the highest priority out of all of those. What do you all think? If you could see someone's graph and it would be, say, unbalanced in one direction, what would your preference be that it would be unbalanced in that direction? Out of those four, what is your first priority is what I'm asking, I think. Why am I looking at that camera? You're all on that camera. Sorry, my bad. So what would your first priority? For me, it's code review, because that just shows so many different skills, technical skills, understanding, collaboration, empathy, just so many things. That's why I think that's the highest important for me. Try to do more code reviews. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Jay, thanks for popping in, and we'll catch you soon. Code review, yeah, I think code review is probably like the hardest one as well, and requires the most kind of rounded person, and what you're going to do in real life as well. Okay, let's have a look. Mayank, 35. Have I pronounced your name right? 3577. 3577. Profile review as well. Let's have a look. Okay, got your name on top. Awesome. Description, location, URL, Twitter. You're not part of EdiHub. -1 point. You lose a point. Why am I still looking at the wrong camera? Okay. 2 titles here. I think maybe. I don't think you need 2 underlines. But yeah, this looks good. Maybe too many widgets, I think. It's like a page, like a wall of widgets. Let's create some. Here, let's start off. I like the picture. It's quite arty, still professional. It looks good. So number 1, join EdiHub. You can join EdiHub organization by raising an issue on our support repo with an option. Join the organization, it will automatically create you an invite. You don't have to join. I'm kind of half joking. It's double titles. Double title at the top. And then, yeah, there's too many widgets, I think, on that side as well. Too many widgets. I think you'd kind of pick 1 or 2. Pick 1, 2. If 2, 1 single line is my personal preference. So put them side by side if you pick 2. And then, yeah, 6 pinned. It depends on how long the repo is, because you want them to get down to this. You want to see what organizations you contribute to. You want to see, you've contributed to EdiHub, which is awesome. And you want them to see this. So pull request, commit, good. I think code review and issues probably needs to be done as well. Try to do more issues. What does everyone else think? Let me bring this up on the screen so you can have a look. Let me head to the chat and see. Oh, that's true. That if they're not part of EdiHub, if they're part of EdiHub and don't make it public, it won't be shown. But for me, it will be, because I think it's shown to people who are part of EdiHub already. So it's only for people who aren't part of EdiHub wouldn't then see it if it's not public. Yours is private too. Okay. But I would see it because I'm part of EdiHub, but only someone who isn't. It's my understanding. Or maybe because I'm admin of the organization. But I'm pretty sure when people have it private, I still see it on EdiHub, that is. Yeah, by default, it's private. It used to be public back in the day, a long, long time ago. And you have to make it private if you wanted to, and then GitHub switched that around. So it's private by default. Okay. What do you all think? One more? Should we do a bit of a roulette? Put all your numbers in the chat and let's grab some out. Let's have a look. What is it? The wheel of names. Some numbers in instead. Let's have a look. What have we got? Yeah, be a long time ago. To make it public, you go to on the organization, on the EdiHub organization. Don't want to lose that. On the organization, you go to people, and then you find yourself. So, for example, Eddie. And then you can change it. I can't change, obviously, somebody else's, but mine, I can then change it to public or private. We have instructions in the support repo as well. So what have we got? What numbers have I missed? Okay. We've got 3308. This person's really keen to get theirs done. Seen it up here a lot. Simon is 3870. Got history. Who else? There was some more, I think. People, don't be shy. Is it just two people? If it's just two, you're welcome, Mayank. Thank you so much for submitting it and putting yourself out there. Really appreciate it. Have we only got two? Okay, let's spin. I've only got two. We might as well just do the two reviews. I thought we had like 5. Okay, you know what? We'll see which one we do first. I think it's going to be 3870. There you go. 3870. Okay. I put more of a useful description, again, profile picture, as we've said already. You're not part of EdiHub. Definitely join EdiHub. I'm not too fan on profile reviews. I think this can be just, I can just refresh the page and add you 1,000 now. I just don't think it adds any value and probably actually takes away the value. Remove profile review. Again, just my opinion on this. Nice description. You got some widgets and some badges. I like how it's organized. You're making use of the blank space. That's really good. So it's not longer than the page. So that's really good. Pinned repos. Interesting. I like how it's a line, like flat line. Obviously, it's 20% issues and 80% commits. But yeah, some more code reviews and pull requests, I think. Code reviews and pull requests. Well, yeah, it looks really good. And join EdiHub, I didn't say that. And join EdiHub. GitHub. Yeah, looks good. What does everyone else think? Spin. Yeah, we should do that. We should maybe do a live stream where people submit their numbers and we only pick the numbers from the wheel. It could be quite interesting. Or we could just write a generator or something, but the wheel's quite animated. And I get sound effects in my ears, which is pretty cool. Thanks, Ayush. Yeah, I'm ignoring that because they should raise another issue for that. There is an issue type for projects as well. Okay. Please raise a new issue. Each issue and pull request should be for one thing. A new issue. There we go. Okay, and then there was the last one. Should we do remove? Should we do a spin? I don't think it makes much sense, right? Let me see. A thing is going to be 3308. Do I win? Did I guess right? Jackpot. 3308. Okay. 3308. Did I get that number right? 3308. 3308. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. You've got your name up there, which is good, above the username, where you work. I would put location. I wouldn't put localhost. I went through a phase many years ago of trying to put like Mars or space or globe or world or localhost or something like that. To be honest, people want to know what time zone you're in. And they'll try and find it. So you might as well just make it easier for them as well. But you're part of EdiHub, extra 10 points. Like for the organization, you can see I've put like kind of localhost. That's fine. But for a profile, I don't do that. I'm pretty sure I don't do that. Yeah, so I put a few places. I couldn't put Indonesia after Bali though. And what have we got? This banner looks really professional. I really like it. And you've got your socials. Latest blog post. That doesn't quite look right if you've got nothing underneath it. And you've got the two widgets. They're small. They're like taking up, not wasting lots of blank space. That's really good. What do you all think? Let me know. Let us know in the chat. We want your opinions as well. So I was going to say update location to be real, and then latest blog posts. If you haven't got any blog posts at the moment, or something's broken, like GitHub Actions broken or something, I'd maybe just hide that for the moment. And yeah, maybe some more code reviews, issues, and pull requests. How have you got this all the way back down here? This looks like some sort of GitHub Action hack or something. Because GitHub wasn't around that long. Have I got that? Is it a bug on GitHub? Oh no, mine goes back when I joined 2011. How have you managed that? History goes back to 1970. I think that looks a bit odd. And so I think, what else are they? If someone's kind of done something clever or funny, then I would worry that maybe they have tried to do other things. So just, yeah, bear that in mind. And you've got 3 pinned repos. I'd pin 2 or 4. 3 pinned repos, either pin 2 or 4. Make use of that white space. But I think it looks really professional. With a few kind of minor tweaks, I think you'll definitely level up. Let's see what everyone else thinks. Oh, I missed lots of stuff in the chat. Wow, I missed this much. Okay. How EdiHub will help us, if you could say something for beginners. So EdiHub in what sense? So we've got the Discord where the members all help each other and they'll collaborate together. We've got the GitHub org where people can discover you from the organization. You can get involved in our open source projects. There's so many reasons. Check out the website. If anything's missing, let us know. You're more than welcome, Paduma. Thank you so much for the great feedback and everything you do for the community as well. I really appreciate it. You bet on that one as well. Me too. Can the widgets be auto dark light mode depending on light mode is displayed? I don't know if the widgets can detect that. I don't think so. I haven't tried. I wonder if anyone else has tried or is aware of it. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Yeah, the color scheme is really good. Definitely all on brand, which I think is really important. It does make such a difference. Debbie's is on brand as well. Mine, I don't think is. Excuse me. It's not so bad, right? I don't really have a strong color brand. I need to work on that. I bring up Debbie's as well, just to show you. Sorry, Debbie, you turn up and, oh, what was yours, Debbie? Yours was something slightly different. You have to remind me. That's basically 404. Ah, but if it's 404, is it found? Starting code, I think I answered that already further up. I'm getting to questions slowly, starting code. Bear with me. Oh, you can't do that. Okay, but it's a good question though. It's interesting to know. But to be honest, I mean, it's dark. I quite like it. But when you look at the page in dark mode, I guess they might get a bit hidden a bit. But I think it's too bad. Yeah, it's a hack. Yes, I would try and undo that, remove that. I would. I think that works against people. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for sharing. I know it's quite scary to have your profile, put out on the internet. It was already on the internet, but kind of discussed publicly. And I'm probably picking up on the negative things and the positive things. So thank you for everyone who's picking up on the positive things. Like Debbie mentioned, the color scheme. So yeah, no, thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah, the banner does look really good, right? I think it's just really clean. I'd maybe, again, I'm no designer, but I'd maybe just make the banner maybe a little bit shorter, just again to have a little bit less space. Maybe like try and remove 25% of it on the height. Okay. Can't see the number of socials on the top of the profile. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure if it was just a block or not. If I select all of it, it's not because it's hidden. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's a bug or it's just meant to just be, like that. That's the design or not. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Hello. Okay, thank you so much, Debbie. Hello, Deborah, UK. Hello, there we go. I knew it'd come up in the history once I remembered the beginning part. So this is Debbie's one, and again, the color scheme is freaking amazing. Really, really good. So I just want to show that even the border around the picture, I think it just really ties it all together. I need to work on mine. Okay, after looking at all of yours and how awesome they are, I need to work on mine. Thank you so much for sharing, Debbie. Okay, what else have I missed? Thanks, Miguel. Really appreciate it. And we're all learning together, really. I'm just here to start the conversation. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I keep looking at that camera up there that kind of died. Let me see if I can bring it back. No, I'll have to close Chrome and reopen it, and that would kill the stream. So I'm on this camera, Eddie, this camera. It's got a green light next to it, so I should remember. By the way, everyone, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel and the video. It costs you nothing, I promise you. So people loving your profile, Debbie. It does look awesome. Look really good. I definitely need to improve mine. Hey, Cedric, how you doing? How are things in Prague? What conferences are you going to? We need to catch up. And when you're back in London. Yeah, Debbie's is a really good example. I probably should update my course to include Debbie's, or have I done already? I did update some of the examples on my free course. So yeah. That's probably the last ones we're going to review today, everyone. It is almost Tuesday for me. So thank you so much all for joining. I really appreciate it. And if you want to review mine, I would obviously appreciate it too. Not right now. Have a look, raise some issues. I am catching up on GitHub notifications, but any feedback and suggestions would be massively appreciated. I need to make improvements to mine as well. Probably a bit out of date. I need to have a look at that. Everyone, have a great week. Thank you again so much for joining. Remember, join our Discord so you can chat between videos and live streams. And don't forget to collaborate with each other. I love waking up in the morning and seeing all your collaborations. It really makes me happy. I love seeing that, all supporting each other. It's great. Thumbs up is 7 days of good luck. Yeah, I'm trying that one, see if it helps. You're more than welcome. Definitely need to catch up. We will. I'm losing my voice. Thank you all again so much. Have a great day. The numbers are going up. Stats are saying more people are joining the live stream. Why would I always say I'm closing the live stream, more people join? Well, thank you all. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. I want to try and sort out this adapter so I don't use the built-in camera. Everyone, have a great week. Thank you all again. And I'll chat to you in Discord and on Twitter.